Residents of the village of Demidov in the north of Kiev have been struggling with flooding for a long time. But the public is not at all unhappy about this flooding, on the contrary, it is quite satisfied. Because the flooding is not a disaster for them, it means a tactical victory. Ukrainian soldiers have previously blown up bridges, bombed roads, disabled railway lines and airports to slow down the advance of Russian forces, trapped enemy troops and prevented tanks from entering the areas. Our army successfully stopped the advance of Russian forces, using engineering elements, as well as blowing up bridges, opening dams, says Alexander Kuberkov, the Minister of Infrastructure of Ukraine. In fact, what happened in Demidov is an important example of these words of Kuberkov. As we have already said, the Ukrainian forces flooded the area on the second day of the battle. Ukrainian officials and soldiers said that this move was effective. A shallow lake was formed in front of the Russian armored vehicles, which spread out. Despite the fact that 2 months have passed since the inundation, the inhabitants of Demidov are still rowing in rubber boats. Crops are disappearing in flooded fields, some families are building wooden paths to walk in their gardens. Despite all this, many residents still think that the strategic benefits of flooding outweigh the difficulties.